Greetings, Peacekeepers, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Admiral Tarek, the battlecruiser of Airmen, as we continue our war of pacification against the Gorn Confederation and the single sole holdout of the Southern Gorn Empire. The Southern Gorn Redoubt is the planet at 26, which is the primary target of our glorious pacifying forces. We are in an XCA, an X-type heavy cruiser, which is very cool, very awesome. We are looking definitely to pick up another XCA if at all possible. Unfortunately, it hasn't filtered down to the front lines quite yet. The one that we have, one of the very few prototypes that became available, so that's all that we have to work with. In any event, I do believe, and let me just double check, yep, we are fully stocked on supplies, so let's lock and load and head back out into space to take out this final recalcitrant planet. And it's a base assault or a shipyard assault. I'm going to go to the shipyard assault because base assaults are scary and they make me cry. Yes, the XCA, once again proving, just like it is with every single race, to be hilariously powerful. I wouldn't say too powerful, because, you know, I don't want to pretend like, you know, we're somehow at a major disadvantage for being in this ship, but it might be a little bit powerful. It may not be 100% balanced, but I ain't about to say no to it. So we are supported in this operation by the Syscor. There we go. A heavy dreadnought equipped with lots of weapons, and another one of these Gorn splinter factions who is separating off from the main Gorman group, thinking that our idea of pacifism is totally cool, bro. Absolutely what we were looking for, man. Against a heavy cruiser and another heavy cruiser, let's pull up the fleet menu. Not that we have a fleet anymore. Command Cruiser XP and another, CMFX. This one will have, I do believe, pseudo-fighters. The Stardock is, of course, a Federation type. So, we should have no trouble with this at all. The main problem with the Federation Stardock is, while it does bring missiles to the table, it doesn't bring a lot of missiles to the table. So we're cruising around at a speed of about 14. We should really start working on our reinforcement. All power to forward reinforcements as we close with the DNH, because the number one rule of plasma combat is if you have more numbers, you have the advantage, which is one of the reasons why PFs are such a nasty inclusion into the plasma races. We being one of the few races that uses plasma super heavily and does not use PFs. And I think it shows. So we're going to curl in on him. We've prepped another Wild Weasel, getting that thing ready. Selecting the PPDs. By the time we come around, we should be in range to open fire with them. We are in range. Open fire! Boom. And that's 4 PPDs just blasting all kinds of lovely plasma right into the face of the enemy. All weapons select, all weapons fire, and break! Whew. 2 R-type torpedoes. That is dangerous and nasty, and we don't want to have to fight him. But we used our entire forward armament and, well, gutted one of them. He's repairing it now. Unfortunately, the other CC is coming in, and the 2 little guys, oh no! They're going to attack us. They've really slowed down. Do we have that second one ready yet? No, we're going to have to bounce it. Okay. System, slow down. Let's take it on the chin. Oh, that hurt. And now let's open fire with the G-type plasma torpedoes. By the way, we're also going to fire with an S-type torpedo to your rear. You never saw that coming, did you? Oh, crap. We have nothing to break with, and ouch, that hurt. That hurt plenty. We did not deploy it in time. We will have to content ourselves with only being able to have covered one of them. The armor did take quite a bit of that, though. I mean, so that is great. But let's kill these guys. 1. I cannot afford to have you exist anymore. All weapons select, please. Fire, starboard side, plasma torpedo, away! And you. Fire the G-type torpedo plasma? Nope, it's not available. Let's get back on those repairs and continue to prep another one of these because we're out. Fire! Target you. Open fire. Slow down. Ugh, this sucks. All of them select. Nope, I want you. Fire, fire, fire. Ugh, the shields are really taking a beating in this one. We need to come around and quickly, but we also need some range before we do. That shield's finally gone. Let's pull away. Let's actually go shielding 360 degrees. Our entire starboard side is offline. The CMF is dead, so that's excellent. Increase speed. I need to get distance from him so I can bring my PPDs to bear. Any rear-firing weaponry, it would be awesome if you could shoot. So, prepare a high-energy turn. This is not going to be the best maneuver we've ever done. Yes, he braked. He braked, he broked, he stopped. All weapons turn to face, stand by, fire control. Well, except for defensive fire control, you can shoot all you want. Stand by. Increase speed. Open fire. Everything you got. And we had to take that on the chin. It was not cool. And now our plasma sets up. Gee, thanks. Or not our plasma, but our other wild weasel. Our timing has been just slightly off for fighting the X-Soldier this entire time. It's not cool. Port side, plasma torpedoes, open fire. This ought to do him in. Boom. Excellent work. Let's turn on defensive firing phasers, because we've got incoming missiles, and I'm not 100% confident that the D-type plasma torpedo can take care of all of them. Let's slowly increase speed. We have a little bit of damage that we need patched up. We're at full, we're actually at full power, so no need to do the repairing of the engines. It's just ancillary systems that we don't really need to care or worry so much about. And yeah, let's speed up time. That did not go as smoothly as I would have liked, but we take what we can get. It's kind of sad that we're having to waste X-type phasers to shoot these things down. But it's all we really carry. I mean, gone are the defensive Phaser 3 armaments that we used to have that could cover the entire side, half of the ship. We must content ourselves with the single, well, double Plasma D, which I think can only shoot down like 4 things at a time. Shoot, shoot. Yeah. I'm going to increase speed. We have forward shield power again, so we will put all power to forward shield, because that's where the enemy is, to the front. Actually, that's not entirely true. We've got enemies firing from our sides. These are going to run out of ammunition soon. They're Federation Stardogs. They're only, I think it's B-types, which do not have the extended magazines of the more powerful C-types, is it? A's is super slow, B's is normal, C's is double magazine, I think. It's been a while since I've been using missiles. We really haven't focused on missiles. This is what we do all the time. We shoot plasma and more plasma, and then we use disruptors and other sorts of fun, hilarious weapons. We're going to get nice proper close to this guy, and we're going to just sit down and fire with everything that we've got. So, lined up, all stop. Thank you, just outside of range. All weapons select, engage! Oh yeah, we should probably not shoot the phasers. Otherwise, you know, it could shut down the phaser defense system that we need to protect our face. The G-type phaser, however, can cover the rear arcs. So, incoming fire, and we'll shoot that down, no problem. Select the PPD alone. Engage with PPD at point-blank range. Well, it's not point-blank, but close enough. All weapons select. Ugh, nice. Nice amounts of damage. We're keeping this at maximum speed, but it still will take some time, because Mr. Dreadnought has decided that he doesn't need to get involved in this fight. This is somebody else's fight, right? Well, I suppose technically we've asked him to get involved in our fight, but that's not the point! We're trying to insult and get annoyed at the Gorn because they're not helping out as much as we would like. All weapons? All weapons? There we go. Okay. Next target. Come to starboard. Increase speed. Let's get underway. Hi, Mistresses Corps. As you sit around, skulking way back there, wasting time. You know, this went so much faster when we had 2 ships. I blame budget cuts and poor flying on behalf of whoever that idiot was who was commanding the purview. I mean, did you see what he did? He just left it there to die. Not cool, man. Anyway, we're gonna slow down just a little bit. We'll get within a range of within 6, and that'll be an excellent spot for us to engage from. Awesome, beautiful. Engage all weapons. They're out of ammunition. Okay, we can engage with everything we've got at this point. We'll let him slowly turn as he slowly patches his things. Are you going to get involved in this? No, he's still sort of trundling along. Continue to engage all weapons. In fact, all systems go to overload. We're going to waste every single ounce of power we can possibly get out of this ship. Fire! There. See, that did it. See, when you set systems to overload, that's when they work. If at first you don't succeed, try ramming more power in. Why is speed? Oh, nope, he's finally decided he needs to get involved in the action, that if he doesn't, he'll have somehow besmirched his honor or something. We'll go with that. That makes sense. Yep, for Klingons. So, Syscor, drifting in, coming in, speed 24, and increasing. He's really eager to get into this fight, now that it's just about over. And we're going to set up. That's fully charged, ready to rock, so we're going to get nice and close to this guy, as we've been doing. As long as we set up outside of range of 4, whoa! First of all, nice swing by. Second of all, where were you hiding those, man? If I had fired earlier, we would have taken a lot of missiles to the face. That would not have been cool. All weapons fire. More weapons fire. Seriously, why aren't all weapons firing? Engage, you fools! Oh yeah, I guess those were the phasers that tried to defend us. Engage anyway, you fools! There we go. Whew, that took longer than expected. Practically half an episode shooting down shipyards. I suppose it makes sense on a certain level. You really can't rush a plasma battle. It will happen when it happens. 450 prestige. Excellent. Building up cash. Got it down to 32. Let's pop out. Pop. Yeah. Do I look like a mailman? Do I look like the courier service? Of course I do. Because I'm in the brand new spanking ship. Of course they're going to pick us. It's like the same reason why the Enterprise was picked for all the major important diplomatic missions. Because, you know, you gotta have the biggest, shiniest looking ship doing all the cool stuff. And we are pretty big, shiny, and cool looking. Although, he's in a dreadnought. Actually, no, he's on this mission too. So yeah, there's the dreadnought. We have him, the town saver. It's sort of the flag, and then the reason he's flying with us is because we have all the creature comforts because we're a brand new technology ship. That's how that works. Yes, I accept this level of headcanon, and thank you all for participating in it. Select these. We're going to go to overload power. We also need to get to work on this, otherwise we're going to suffer. We will suffer quite badly for it. Increase speed to 14-ish, and then we will go to the shield tab. Forward shields to the maximum. Reinforce all shields to forward shields. Something like that. I would like it if you got out in front of me. I mean, you are a beautiful looking ship from the front. Not so much from behind. I mean, it's kind of boxy from behind. Again, another reason why this game needs to be remade. Not, like, change much, although if you could make it more like Starfleet Battles and, like, more like Orion Pirates Plus, that'd be cool. But no, so we can, like, smooth these things out, make it look a little bit more sleek. Like, I get that they're supposed to be big, boxy, and not, like, the most gangly of ships, but still. We could let some nice sweeping hull lines, maybe a reflective hull on this one. What do you think? Do you think this would, like, look good in sort of like that 1950s, 60s era chrome finish that America used to put all its fighter aircraft in? I think it would. Sort of have the stars reflecting off the side of it. It'd be beautiful. It'd be gorgeous. Probe, tell me exactly what he is. We've been waffling on for quite some time now. So as the probe approaches, first Wild Weasel's ready. That's sort of what we were kind of waiting for. And he has an R and 2 Fs. He probably also has a couple of PFs somewhere around there. I wouldn't put it past him at any rate. He's probably the type who would love to do that sort of thing. Although, can you blame him? Yes. Yes, I very much can. Can we kill him in one pass? Probably not. Can you overload these? I didn't think so. And just double checking, no, we can't. PPDs we could, but we'd have to do it at like point-blank range to fire, but then also we'd be traveling at a closure rate high enough that we wouldn't get all shots off, and so there's no point in doing that. So we will close to a range of about 12, and then I'm going to fire everything I got. Nice long-range shots, buddy. Unfortunately, you underloaded them, and you had all this time to figure out what was going on. Oh, slow down. Oh, slow down. Off in sec. Fire all weapons. Drop the weasel. Okay, we got every single weapon out in the initial volley. Port side. S-type torpedo. Select. Come around starboard. Increase speed. S-type torpedo away. Now bring it to port. We need to bring it to port so that we can bring around and put the D-type torpedo on this guy. Well, actually, that's not going to... That won't change anything? That won't help anything? Actually, no. We're going to Star Fortress this one. Forward shields, full power. Yes, you thought you could break through the Star Fortress. You were wrong. And now you shall suffer the fate that befalls all people who think they can take on my Star Fortress. Alright, full power to forward shields. Let's see what they hold. Oh, they're holding. They're holding. Good ship. Spitting out an I-type torpedo at this guy. Port side S-type torpedo is not yet ready to fire another volley. Let's give these guys a little bit of fire. Oh, he's dead. Oh, it looks like he's dogfighting with it. I'm sorry, that's hilarious to me. Port side, no, starboard side. Do I have a shot? I do not. Okay. Forward firing. He's dead. You, fire all the PPDs. Make him continue to flee. And actually, it looks like we got through his hull. Oh, he's down to a speed of 8. continue to increase speed. We will continue the engagement. It will be gruesome and deadly. I'm tempted to beam people over. Okay, not really that tempted. We only have 4 transporters. Our carrier had like 8. That was cool. That was something we kind of underutilized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots. So either you overloaded it or you staggered. No, you had to overload that. Because if you staggered, you would have fired 4 and 4 or 2 and 2. And you fired 6. Goodbye, Snarl. You were not good enough. To the planet! Green alert. Full ceremony to everything. Yes, this mission will be over in no time. Actually, this mission took a little bit longer than I thought it was. I mean, seriously? 5 minutes to deal with a single cruiser when you had Dreadnought backup? What the heck, man? Not good enough. So we're going to close in, get nice and tight. As fast as we can. Slow down the ship because I don't like flying right at planets because we can die doing this. Slow down more. Slow down more. Slow down more. Prep for the crash stop button. Okay. Yes. Yes, I panic around planets. Deal with it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All systems all stop. Thank you. And now, Mr. Ambassador, get the heck off my ship. Waste my time. I'm here for glorious combat. Glorious combat, glorious conquest, and no, I gotta cart the diplomat around. Jeez, man. It's not cool. We spent a lot of time perfecting for war, and wow, we have that much damage? I wasn't paying that much attention. Let's go on a mission. See what happens. Oh god, a base assault. This could be a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Lyran starbase according to this. Hopefully that's true. Heavy cruiser, long range. It's us versus a single heavy cruiser. Okay. All systems are good. We have 3 plasma decoys that we will be able to shoot. What kind of ship is he? According to the fleet, he's a CCX. So he is an advanced technology, a partial advanced technology command cruiser. So he'll actually be, I do believe, fairly powerful. Unfortunately, as you can see by pressing the T key there, we have no support of any kind. They sent a single X-type cruiser to engage this, whatever this is. I'm in no hurry to get anywhere near him, quite frankly. We are, however, going to go... Oh, crap. You're a light cruiser. You're a Romulan starbase? CCX is 2 R's and an S. You're an HBDD thing, right? No, you're an HDX. Oof. This could be ugly. Remember the key thing about plasma combat. He who has the numbers has the advantage. So by going into this fight, we're placing ourselves at a significant disadvantage. They're also going to have pseudo-fighters, which they will be deploying very shortly. Those pseudo-fighters will be bringing a lot of firepower to bear at this target at the same time. And our normal attack does not prompt a response of a wild weasel. Only when we get involved with the plasma. Starboard side S-type torpedoes not yet ready. Select 2 RPPDs. Now. 1 miss. All weapons select. All stop. All weapons select. Overload settings. Engage all weapons. Okay, blew another hole in it. Let's wait for the engines to recover. Starboard side plasma torpedo. Engage when you bear. Engaging any second now. Another Wild Weasel set and ready to go. Our timing's good with that. Starboard side plasma torpedo. Come to port. Or, no, come to starboard. You... That's not real. It is real. Didn't drop it in time. Our system was not ready. Firing you. Increase speed. Let's start running this out a bit. Okay, a little bit of damage to the rear. More damage to the rear. And he's got an R-type torpedo. Come to port, come to port. No, we're going to lose the rear shield. Rear shield is down. Disengaging is not a great option. Gatling phasers should be online very momentarily. That's not real. Good, we're around to his weakened side. Gatling phasers. Tear a hole in him. Alright. Oh, God, we're going way too fast. Slow it down, slow it down. Target you. PPDs. Do I have the angle? I don't have the angle. All up and select. Got nothing to engage him with. Okay, we've lost quite a bit of shielding on this one. That's it for Wild Weasels. We have 2 in the barn, and we will have no more. You, target, no. Keep the fire focused. PPDs engage. Oh, we lost one. That's not a great sign. We are down 4 points of power. Repair engines. Repair phaser. Repair phaser. Whiskey. Took it on the nose. All weapons fire back. Took that on the nose. Don't have much of a forward shield left. Wait for it. Now. Okay, we're out of here. Shuttle bay. Not ready. Crap. Okay, let's turbocharge the engines. We're gone. Reinforce the rear. Weapons. Let's dump a mine. Discourage pursuit as best we can. Got a lot of power heading out the stern. He's going to have trouble chasing, I feel. And we will drop another preemptive mine. Stop firing into my back line. Okay, we're 2 power up from where we were. You are not... I don't like the fact that you're keeping pace with me. I need more power. I need more speed. Weapons. Another preemptory mine. Pulling out of range of the C6. So he's crippled. We took a big chunk out of him, but the problem is we also took a big chunk out of us. I need more power. I need more speed. Give me 0.5 more points of speed. That'll be enough. We're maximum speed. So is he. He will never close closer than 32, I do believe. Okay, I lied. He will. We need to keep power at around 40, otherwise we will not be able to continually recharge. And we're going to have to keep on this, So we poked in. We had no support. We took on 2-1. We did manage to maul him pretty badly, but we taken that hit from the front from this guy, from his torpedoes at point-blank range, was just something we couldn't really deal with. Oh, I wish I could shoot back at you with something. But I just don't have the angle. How long am I going to have to sit with him on my back line? Not much longer. Just going to have to lose systems for a little while. We have enough of them, and I'm not concerned with dying. Although I'm a little surprised he can keep up with me at this speed. Well, and be, charging systems. I'm assuming his phaser capacitor is low on power. You have no way of preventing him from just doing these little bits of needling damage. Adding insult to injury. 'Tis not cool, man. Just gotta suffer through it as we get the heck out of Dodge. And he's adjusting position. And we're about to cross the line. Goodbye. Nice to know you. Put the shield up just so he knows that we could have done it. Whew. That was ugly. Not great. But hey, we survived and we got out of it alive. Which is more than we can say that previous times we've tried that. So no prestige. They also didn't think that we did overly stupidly. So let's check shipyard real quick. I want an XCA. Do you have it? XCA, not XFE, not DDX, not XFE, not XCF. XCA. It's the only one for me. No? Still nothing? Ugh. 367 worth of damage to this ship. Not great. We'll also put the Marines back up to 15. Bring the spare parts back up to 15. 2 more mines. We need a full restocking of shuttles. Done. Finished with that. And grit our teeth at the somewhat frustrating setting that we have right here with no XCAs. A DNH is on sale. Unfortunately, it's about 1,000 outside of our price range right now. These fast cruisers are here, and to a certain extent they are tempting because they do bring 8 F-type plasma torpedoes, but that's a really, really short-range torpedo. I mean, it's also got 2 Gs. Oh no, those are phaser Gs. So, like, we've got to get within range of 10 to shoot these things. So I don't think they're a good investment for anything we want to do. Unfortunately, the XCAs just are not coming up on the ship list. It's going to take quite a bit of work to try and take this planet. Just it's a planet and it's a starbase. We got to put a lot of pressure on it, but we will succeed eventually. But that is the end of an episode right there. I've been Admiral Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to get a notification every single time that I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. Leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.